Afternoon, it's the 21st of January and temperature outside is about 6 or 7, which isn't bad after what we have had. We have been down below 0 for, I don't know, a week, 10 days. Really cold for us, just everyday cold. So this is a blessing to have the temperatures rise. It's a wee bit wet and it's a wee bit dull overhead, but I can cope with that. Not great motorbike riding weather, but I would go out in that if I had something important to do. So this is me in front of my computer, and I want to introduce to you this book here. If you're interested in the Northern Ireland Troubles and the after effects of those troubles and what those troubles did to people, we heard over the decades, bomb went off here, bomb went off there, killing here, killing there. This was incessant during the late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and the news coming out of Belfast was very, very depressing and dark and terrifying at times. And this wee book seeks to offer a brighter side to the troubles, if you can have that. It lists off a series of stories of kindness and compassion that occurred during the conflict in Northern Ireland. I'm going to get rid of myself here. Rotated it the wrong way. I think it's a marvellous book, and it's produced by Wave Trauma Centre away up in North Belfast. It's funded by the Department of Foreign Affairs Reconciliation Fund. To those whose lives were blighted by conflict but never give up hope that better days were ahead. I think this is a fabulous book. And the foreword here is written by Alan McBride, who lost his wife in the Shankill fish shop bomb, and he also lost his father-in-law. And the IRA left a bomb there, and it blew up about, 7 or 8 people, children and all, going about their normal shop, Saturday afternoon shop. And the introduction is given by George Larmour, author of They Killed the Ice Cream Man. If you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, you could have got yourself killed. Whether you were a good person or not so good person. How do we change the world? One random act of kindness at a time, and that's Morgan Freeman's quotation there. So contents, the book is split up to different and we're given a series of snippet stories of what happened back then. And there's, I don't know, what's that? Right, page 3, 6, 9, 12, about 24 stories, reminiscences on that side, and maybe about 20 on this side. A random act of kindness and whatnot. And this first one is sets the tone of this. The blind leading the blind. Well, not exactly. So that's written by a lady who was blinded, I believe, in the Banbridge bomb. Alex, no, that's the wrong page I'm on. Aye. It's written by Jennifer. Oh no. It's actually not written by that lady, it's written by her friend in the wheelchair who lost both legs in a bomb that was left at the Abercorn restaurant. Jennifer lost both her legs in 1972. Abercorn restaurant explosion in Belfast. Margaret Yeoman was blinded in 1982 explosion in Banbridge, and I remember both those explosions very, very well, particularly the Banbridge one, because I was brought up in Banbridge, and these ladies were just statistics, news statistics, but whenever you read these stories, they become an awful lot more than that, and they have developed a friendship through meeting at the Wave Trauma Centre, where one helped out the other. And I have to tell you how Jennifer and Margaret met up. They were sitting beside each other at the Wave Trauma Centre dinner, and Jennifer looked across and saw that Margaret was, I mean, this is where it's funny, and they can laugh about this. Margaret was eating trying to eat her table decoration because she couldn't see. And their friendship grew up, and it has kept going over the decades. They go places, and Margaret wheels Jennifer about the place on those occasions that they meet. So the book is packed with stories to give you a smile and to give you a lift, and to show you that there are good people out there. There is human compassion and caring and consideration and all the rest of it. When other people were trying to kill people, the kindness and compassion of strangers was manifest. Now, Alan McBride writes a thank you at the end. The problem, I mean, this is a remarkable book. It's a brilliant book, and I thought it was absolutely superb. And it's actually, I would rate it as one of the best books I've ever read, because these are true stories of Northern Ireland and the Troubles, and they're trying to give a positive outlook about it. But when I came to look for the publisher, when I came to look for how to get hold of this book, I couldn't find anything really. It's not on Amazon or anything like that. Whenever I called up at the Wave Trauma Centre, I wasn't even asked to pay for it. I was told I could give a donation, which I did do, if I liked. So, if you're looking for this book, and I would thoroughly recommend this book, if you're interested in what happened during the Northern Ireland Troubles, you know, this is essential reading, I think, and it is so uplifting. If you're looking for this book, the only place I honestly know where to get hold of this is Wave Trauma Centre, Belfast, 5 Chichester Park South, Belfast BT 155DW, and there's a phone number there, and there's an admin email address, and there's a website. So obviously you could, I believe that you could order one of these up through the website. And that tells you about the Reconciliation Fund there. And this tells you about Victims and Survivors Services in Belfast. So I would love to see that this book getting the publicity that it deserves. I would love to see this book being sold even in bookshops around Belfast and beyond, because it is essential reading in my view for anyone who wants to know about the Northern Ireland Troubles. I'll read you the back. A brighter side to the Troubles. Stories of kindness and compassion that occurred during the conflict in Northern Ireland. Stories by ordinary people, men and women, who refused to be consumed by hate and instead became role models for dealing with difference, showing us that there was always a better way. Glimmers of hope where humanity and our local sense of humour shone through when finding any brightness during those dark days wasn't easy. Stories that hopefully can make you smile rather than shed a tear. There have been too many tears. A little book that hopefully can be a foundation of goodness for the future. And you'll have to get in touch with Wave Trauma Centre, Chichester Park South, and that's way up in North Belfast, up near the waterworks. If you want to get hold of one of these books, and you just give a donation. And I just galloped through this book. Brilliant book. Well done, Alan McBride and your team of writers. Thank you for sharing your story.